Welcome to Spirit Knocks for Brooklyn Mosaic. Ooh, family, I'm coming down off of these readings, okay? We just went through a series of memorials, if you will, to various graffiti artists that had been injured and killed for the love of graffiti. I also, in the last episode, just read about people who were killed taking pictures of graffiti, right? There was something so profound about graffiti that no one could really put their finger on it. What was it that made it this thing, this powerful entity that crossed cultural boundaries, that crossed countries, oceans? We talking North Wales, Poland, Germany. Wasn't this originated in New York City? Come on now. I want y'all to go with me now on the spirit journey. Let's take this spirit walk. Now, I told y'all that I'm from New York City, but it took for me to come to the motherland in Gambia to discover graffiti on the roots of trees coming from the ground and in the clouds. Now, y'all tell me the Most High was not speaking through these graffiti artists. And that's why I'm going to do a review of the art, because I'm going to tell y'all what I see, because I will bet you everything that there is secret code in graffiti that no one has caught on to. There is genetic code that breaks us through this genetic matrix that we live in. And these artists knew it. And that's why they were willing to risk their lives. I'm getting chills right now saying this to y'all, okay? I'm getting chills. What my chills feel like is like the hairs standing up on my arms. There's a tingling that kind of comes down my face and on my legs, like my exterior extremities. Now that I have seen this graffiti coming from the ground, and y'all know I've done my artwork on that, and I'm going to show you. Hold on. So I showed you all this one before. This was one that I had completed. I'm hoping you all can see that. Can you see the graffiti? This is sacred graffiti that is taken from the roots of trees. This is growing out of the ground, okay? I didn't make this up, but this is my interpretation of what is growing out of the ground in the roots of trees. And it's also in the clouds. There's one. There's two. This is another one. I'm still working on it. I haven't finished with the coloring yet, but you get the idea. This is from a root that was in the ground, y'all. Okay? That's another one. Again, this is from a root on a path that I walk on coming up out of the ground. So these are coming from these huge trees. And then I try to get the imagery the best way that I can. And last but not least, this is the one I was working on where I talked about a road. There was a road and there was a root growing up across the path of the road. And you can see the root here with the graffiti. And then the shadows from the trees was throwing down these sacred letters across the ground. And these are things that we don't pay attention to. So when I say it's in the trees and it's in the ground and it's in the sky, it's in the clouds above us, like, I'm so serious. So y'all get to see for yourselves what that looks like. So that's some of my artwork to help you all better understand what I'm talking about as far as graffiti. So my respect for these graffiti artists comes from the fact that I know graffiti is sacred. Graffiti is an art form that was given to us by the Creator. These graffiti artists didn't make this stuff up. They were getting downloads. That's why they were so committed to what they had to do. And they probably didn't even know they were on spiritual journeys, right? But their version of being so committed and being willing to die and putting their lives at risk was because they were so committed to the art form, to the message. And the message is for us. So for us to act like, oh, well, they probably shouldn't have been there at that spot, or why were they doing what they were doing, does not mean they deserve to die, or they deserve to have anyone cause harm to them or interfere with them, to jail them, to fine them, to beat them. No, no. And that's why I went through all of this trouble to honor them, because I see what they were doing. I understand what they were doing. And many of them are my teachers now. They are relaying these messages now. So I end this with thank you for sitting with me through these episodes. If any of the family members of these graffiti artists, family members, friends, acquaintances, colleagues, homies, crews are listening to this, thank you. I honor you. I respect you, I see you, I feel you, and I will continue to venerate you throughout my salutations to the ancestors and everything that I do. And I will spread this message. And I thank you. I cannot tell you how much I thank you. I thank you all for sitting in and watching this. I honor our ancestors, I venerate them, and that is what I'm here to do. I am of service. So whenever you all see me dressed like this, you know it's going to be memorial time. It's going to be time for us to give respect and honor to those that have been forgotten, or to those who are not being mentioned for the work they did. So I'm so blessed, blissed, right? Because people like to say blessed is be less. I don't want to go through all that. We just going to say blissed. I am so blessed to have been given this honor, to have been chosen to deliver this message. I thank you. I thank you. And we here at Spirit Knox for Brooklyn Mosaic always want to welcome you. Please check out the other episodes so that you understand where you're going on your journey. And share, like, subscribe to the channel, family. We have to wake the collective up. Blessings.